Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mayday Media. We're pointing out a few articles online. Got a new Lambo story, and boy, she's a pretty girl, make no mistake about it. The case for mountain bike gearboxes. These are pretty interesting. I'm waiting to see they start hooking these into electric bikes, and I'm sure there's probably some out there already. But we'll go through this article. We're going to watch a little video on how these um, internal gearbox actually works, and Bitcoin. We'll go over some crypto stuff. If you like this information, like it, like the video, subscribe, help me out a little bit. Get started here. As everyone in their supercar fan pets knows, Lamborghini Urus has boosted the company's sales to never before seen heights. The exotic crossover came out a little over 7 years ago, and the current lineup includes three versions: the S, Performante, and the SE. Besides the ultra-fast High Rider, which rivals the Ferrari Purosangue, the Aston Martin DBX 707, and the Raging Bull has two other brand new supercars in its portfolio. The first one is called the Revuelto. Revuelto. Okay, Revuelto, I guess, maybe. It replaced the almighty Aventador, and the brand's flagship exotic, combining a naturally aspirated V12 with three electric motors for a total of 1,001 horsepower. Acting as a Huracan successor, the second model is called the Temerario. Yeah, and is a plug-in hybrid proposal, just like the larger, most powerful sibling instead of its predecessor, naturally aspirated V10. Comes in a twin-charged V8 assisted by three electric motors, total output of 907 horsepower, and 0 to 60 miles an hour in 2.7 seconds. There have been several rumors over the years that Lamborghini might be interested in expanding its vehicle lineup with yet another product. This could be anyone's guess, though. From a financial perspective, another high rider might be on the way to go. It could have a smaller than the US, and given the electric push, though EV sales have significantly dropped recently, it might make some sense to launch it with battery electric firepower. However, others believe that the Santiago Balinese exotic car marquee could make do with yet another supercar. And if it goes down this route, then perhaps a GT-like machine might turn out to be a good investment. Mind you, the last rendering we came across that imagines a third Lamborghini supercar does not follow their recipe. The Tortorad's GPO portrayed as a mid-engine model with a sleek silhouette and a front fascia that reminds us of a McLaren blue-blooded machine. It seems to be a bit smaller than the Temerario. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Albeit nothing more than an unofficial design exercise, the so-called Lamborghini silhouette, do you know of the famous Fighting Bull had this name, allows us to daydream and ask ourselves what's next in line for the Italian automaker. We think you are also curious about it, so feel free to drop a line and tell us what this company's rumored next model should be. Yeah, I mean, I'll take that one. That's a good looking car. Skip the hybrid and skip the electric. Just some kind of a badass V8 looks like about all you're gonna need. Maybe like a twin turbo or something. I don't know. But that's fucking gorgeous, I think, personally. Okay, here we go. Uh, After leaving the Trek factory racing last year, the world was wondering what the next step would be for Reese Wilson. As it turns out, the answer is a bit of a surprise. The athlete shared a teaser on Instagram for his new race team, Aon Racing, giving just enough detail to excite fans. The caption shared the name of and intention, but left out juicy details. A completely new, built from ground up UCI mountain bike World Series race team, full roster and sponsor list coming soon. Can you guess the roster? He wrote, from what we can tell in the teaser, Liet High blah, 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 Associate. Okay, so it's like a racing team. This is going to be coming down to you, and it's already here. I've seen a few of these gearboxes. I've seen a few mated with the electric motors, I believe. If not, that'll be the next thing, and that'll be awesome, really. We know the team will need some serious talented riders to qualify for the UCI. Gearboxes and belt drives have become familiar topics in downhill racing, as seen in recent teasers. The gearboxes on the DH bikes are totally new or revolutionary development. Honda attempted to bring the technology to the mainstream under Greg Temerario 2004. Looks like one of the first ones. This is the one that, let's see here. This is the Sego. The Gearbox factory DH team implemented a design of its flagship downhill bike, the Sego. This will likely be the bike that Aon Racing will be riding in 2025 season unless they have developed a new platform over the winter. So this is a racing bike. All this shit is probably already trickling down. I mean, I haven't kept up on nothing, but I do have an e-bike, and it would be cool to have electric automatic gear changer. You know, I wouldn't have to change no gears. That'd be awesome. This is okay, this is the way it rolls. It's on a belt drive too. Now here's the actual gearbox here mounted to the bottom. All of this, I believe, has something to do with the maybe extra gearing. I don't really know what that is. I don't understand why it has this extra belt up here. Maybe it's some kind of extra torque, more power. I mean, it's a racer, so who knows? I'm not a bike racer. Maybe if you know what that is. I don't believe it's said here. Here we are in 2025. Two World Cup teams started to explore the possibilities of winning with the gearboxes. The lower center of gravity, long service intervals, lack of exterior components to smash, improved weight distribution, and reduced suspension interference make these systems ideal for downhill bike applications. Yeah, and that's going to be nice for you too. That's less maintenance, messing with all them fellers and things. However, integrating these gearboxes requires some creative refinements for production bikes. This might be why we see them more commonly in World Cup, as these teams have access to prototyping resources required to retrofit these drivetrains. They're not the only ones testing the gearboxes. Intense bikes have the M1 Pinion and Pinion Smart Shift gearbox in a reel posted on Instagram. That's probably it. I don't know. I think that's pretty much the same bike. That's not an e-bike either. It's just a regular bike. It is still early in the year, and many more team and rider announcements are still to come. But it is already shaping up to be an exciting year for professional racing. Yeah, I've seen some things that were the rear hub set up. They weren't like this one. This one's a mid mount. But I've seen others that were a rear hub set up. Keep the music off for obvious reasons. Here's how it operates. Wild, huh? There's some video about how these transmissions on a car and the differential all operate. I haven't watched it, but I hear it's fucking wild. Huh. See that again. Huh. Cool. Electric system application possible. So it's internal gear shifter, and that's gonna be probably, you'll probably be seeing them real soon. By the way, I would guess. I don't know, but I would like to see them personally. Sure, they're gonna be expensive at first. All right, Bitcoin's at 95. As you can see, we bounced up a little bit. Let's go to I tell you what, let's do this here. I got Bitcoin here. Um, so here we go, 95. She's coming up a little bit. Probably the rest of them pumping too. Uh, Again, I got a feeling she's going to eventually bounce back down in between 85 and 75, maybe even all the way down to 60,000. I don't know when it's going to be. It could be tonight. It could be 2 years from now. But I got a feeling she's going to come back down, and then she's going to blast back up. But again, I'm no financial advisor, so don't take my advice. But I want to say, if you're not never been invested, don't buy now. Wait till she does come back down, even if it's another year. Just hold, unless you want to try getting into it. It's really emotional. Buy low, sell high. It's hard to do, believe it or not. Um, if you are in it, day trading right now is going to be the way to make a little extra money if you can scalp. I scalped $11 on one trade. I scalped $9 on another trade. Just kind of playing around, really, not putting a whole lot into it. But okay, well, till next time. Toodaloo.